There is so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt happening within the cryptocurrency space. And the reason why is people are coming at it from a very, very emotional, deeply not understanding how infrastructures change. So, number one, absolutely not, it's going to zero. Number two, it is part of your new financial system. And by 2030, it will be the whole infrastructure of your new financial system, and everything will be tokenized. Here's the key is there will be a lot of cryptocurrencies that don't survive. But Trump gave us very, very clear hints of some that will be here. He talked about XRP, he talked about Solana, he talked about Ethereum, he talked about ADA, and he talked about Bitcoin. Bitcoin and XRP will be number one and number two. Ethereum will be number three. I believe Solana will probably be number four by 2030. Okay? But here's why I know for a fact, and just like on December 20th, 2020, when they initiated the case against Ripple around XRP being security, I did the opposite of the public that ran away from XRP. When it collapsed to 17 cents when they sued him, I went all in 2022, all the way through 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. And that was a life-changing decision for our family when Trump came into office and it skyrocketed. Okay? Now, again, I'm doing the complete opposite of everybody else. Everybody's saying crypto is going to zero, crypto is over. We know for a fact that it is going to be part of the traditional financial system. So listen to what I'm saying. Here's some reasons. Okay. On March 25th, 2025, Trump put out the modernization payments to and from bank accounts. Checks are gone by September. There'll no longer be checks going back and forth. We are traditionally reframing the financial system to distributed ledger technology, on-demand liquidity, and we're removing the slow DOS system. Okay, number two, the OCC, the Operation of Currency Control, said that banks they reminded them once again, you're allowed to custody cryptocurrency. Another level, the FDIC last week, which is part of your traditional banking system, said you are now allowed to operate with cryptocurrency with no prior authorization. You can now, banks, operate in cryptocurrency. So we got the OCC, the Operation of Currency Control, the FDIC telling banks, hey, you can engage in crypto without prior authorization, and lastly, the SEC. Paul Atkins, the new chairman, is going to bring in regulatory framework. On April 9th, when is this meeting coming up? It's on April 9th. It's right here. So U.S. just in the House of Representatives to hold a hearing on cryptocurrency market structure and legislation on April 9th. So now what we're waiting for is stablecoin regulation, regulatory clarity. That's when your banks are going to come in. So you have to stay calm. The shock that we're feeling is because of promises made, promises kept. Trump is shocking the crypto markets, the stock markets. Everybody's panicking. Once all the dust settles, what goes down goes back up. So if you know what you hold, this is the greatest blessing in human history. So don't get fudded out. You shouldn't be asking what to invest in. You should be asking why you're investing. I know why XRP is my number one holding. I know why Bitcoin is my number two holding. I know why number three is Solana. Let me give you exact here. I get it wrong every time. XLM, Solana, and HBAR are my top five cryptos. Not financial advice. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. So take a deep breath. You're going to see by the back end of this year, you're going to see so many people leave crypto in the next 3 to 4 months. It'll be the biggest regret they've ever made in their life. So learn to take